Oi! Why do I have to kill fire farm? Get items. Holy shit, Smite is so fucking slow. This actually kind of... does affect Holy Fire, but I'm kind of worried it might not be worth what. Eh. No, not all three. Oh, there's four? Okay. Okay, we're dead. Random invisible guys. Come on. Four more enemies. A nice new rope. Oh, I've had this rope for like 100 levels. There are some decent songs. I'm looking for new combat songs. Three more. Smite Queen. Alright, now we're done. Now it depends on if they give me anything more, otherwise we have to go back to back to 1,000 needles, I guess. Really weird. It's super hard to find like a clear path to level. You have to basically go everywhere. Oh yeah, Destils. We can go to Destils. We can go here and clear this up and then go to Destils. Let's do it. I think we'll get more quests here, but I'm not sure. I think this is like semi-heavily an alliance area too. Not an overwhelming amount of quests. $38. Like these, ugh. It's funny, sometimes it says that it's at level 38 quest, but the monsters are like at level 36. And sometimes they're at level 39. So there's like no logic to the quest levels. Oh, we're under attack. Follow-up quest, follow-up quest. Dial of the Raptor. All magics. Level 40.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
Happy? Got your buff? It's the power of shamanism. I feel renewed.
So. For the horde. Bless you, Rob.
And we get a horn that gives us 12 agility for 30 minutes, 3 times. There is the vendor.
Blood and thunder.
We sold for 5 silver, that's pretty pathetic. At least we're gaining money. And now all these follow-up quests here are
Down.
high level, I think, level 40, 38. Yeah. There is one here that's level 38. It's kind of an annoying place though, but I kind of want to get it done because it's a long quest chain. I don't know if it is, but it feels nicer to go there from. Iron Mill. Well, it is, because the enemies are not as high level. I only need 6 more levels now. And we finally get Mana region while casting. I wonder how it works. This seems to stack, so that means, or it should mean that we'll be able to have 33 plus 45, 70, 78% mana region while we're casting. That might be nice. Though it's not as nice as I thought, because I later realized you can spec all the way down to the 4th tier, even if you go full. So it's not really that special to go and get that. You can even get all the way down to this one as Shadow. So you can always have this as Shadow. I also want to go in here. I have very little hope for it being actually good. As long as it's like workable. Right. Dismount me. But I want to go to Desolus, but I want to go there late as we can, preferably. That way we just have all the quests there and we can do just a huge bulk of quests in one go. Because I hate when you have to go back and forth, because it's like, oh, you can do 3 quests here and you can do 3 quests over there. It's just super tedious. And incredibly inefficient. I wish I did more damage. Man, how the fuck do you... Questy is so trash. Like, I don't get it. How do I make my Questy smaller? I do not understand. Like, it insists on being the entire fucking screen. I don't want you to be all fucking quests. No, but nobody wants this. Nobody cares. How do I make this fucking thing smaller? And you just can't do it. There's nothing that makes it smaller. Is it all because of the auto track? But I want it to auto track. Can you just stop tracking after a while? Because I want you to not go all the way down. Like, why does it do this? It's so retarded. This is like the worst quest tracker I've ever seen. Objective sorting, yeah, by zone, yeah. Please, can you please hide the ones that are not in this zone? Please. There's just no option, like maximum vertical size or anything like that. It's super annoying too, because it has like a handle down here you can drag, but it only lets you drag it horizontally. Wow, Questy, limit track quests. So you have to manually, like, go through it. Like, no, I don't want to see these. Fucking point. So many dwarves. I have to go inside and get some dwarven grog, of course. I think I know where it is, maybe. I don't think it's at the bottom. I think it's like in the midsection there. in here. I think I'm wrong. Where it is. So down below or above? See. Check above. A room here? It's showing in the middle there. Guess it is below then. Didn't see me. So weird, it picked up 2 slices of mutton chop and then it just left the other 2. It was a stack of 4. It's not the first time I've seen it do that either. Enemies that heal are a little bit annoying. Where is it? Can't really see it here either. Maybe it is at the top where the Iron Man guy is. Iron Hill. Not here. There it is. Maybe it doesn't have a set place. Or maybe it does. We can use that. It was 4,000 XP, it was worth it. There's... Did it finish the quest when we just placed the thing? So. Inferno robe. Badlands. We even get to the Badlands? I have to run like all the way from through wetlands. I don't think there's any good way to get to the Badlands. Like Blasted Lands is down here. Because either way you decide to run, you have to run through, because this is a level 60 area, Burning Steps, I think. And Searing Gorge is not far behind. 49. So you have to run from Arathi Highlands, through wetlands, through Loch Modan, all the way down to the Badlands. Just to get there. I've only been there like once, ever. I think that's for a reason. Swamp of Sorrows. I think we'll do Deathless and then do like Strain Thornvale. I guess we go back to Deathless right now. Wait. No. This isn't worth doing anymore. This is a quest. A dungeon quest. Not sure though. But we gotta get rid of these. Stranglethorn Veil. Speak to someone in Badlands. Go to Desolate. Stranglethorn Veil. So we only really have like 3 quests in Thousand Needles. That I was listening to stopped. Well, whatever. Back to Undercity first. Might be able to buy a new spell. I wonder if it's cheaper to do that in Undercity, because we have higher... They're revered there. Ah! We can go take a look here. I was thinking of just doing it in Orgrimmar, but... Have a horse. Nope.
Trust no one.
Now we have to waste like half our day. You know what? Should do some tailoring here.
What is it?
Where it is, though. Guards here are super annoying. You have to go... Always have to go out of your way to find one. Those to just run randomly. Enchantment.
I'm listening. Trust no one.
Look. I just gotta use the shimmering shards for something, because it's trash anyway. All of this is trash. We need greater magic essences here though, and 6 strange dust. Gotta make sure we have that. But I can use up all my glimmering shards.
Hello. Bye.
In the magic quarter. Other side of the world. Gotta go back and we gotta go to the...
Hello.
bank. Oh,
Embrace the shadow.
oh! I have quite a bunch of crap, so... With some luck, we can... something here at least. Nothing else, get rid of all this goddamn silk. I'm going to the bathroom. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? Oh. Yep, we're manually casting this 28 times. That's what we're doing right now.
I can't use that.
Put spirit on a shield. I'm so sad that I don't have a shield. I love that it doesn't actually show you what it does. It's like, okay, it gives you lesser spirit, but it doesn't show you what lesser spirit is. You can't hover it over it. Oh no, never mind, there it is. It actually says below. I am blind. 3 spirit. If I could put 3 spirit on everything, I would absolutely boom in my pants. requires 55. Let's save that. And we'll see what we can do here instead. Eight intellect, 7 spirit.
Be quick
Why
about
haven't I made that earlier? I thought I made this. Where'd it go? There. There.
Beware, our enemies abound.
What is the most efficient right now? I think this is it. We have to make a zero seal quests. They don't have heavy leather or anything. Buddha is the only thing we can grab from nowhere. But I think we're at the end, kind of. Maybe if we make 5 or something. Get another recipe. Though we did just reach 160, I think, because I made a Robes of Arcana. See if we got something new.
What is it?
Yes. Silk headband, plus 8 spirit, and crit. Hee yeah.
Lady,
I haven't got all day.
And it's a better thing to level on. Making it? No. Holy shit, it's slow as hell. So I need 20 fine thread now, kind of. Whatever.
Trust no one.
Those silk headbands. We're done. Alright, what have you got? Earthen Vest.
Beware the living.
6 stamina, 10 spirit. Yeah, it's worse. Yeah, this is the next thing to level on. But we're done with that. Now we need to go back and got the enchanter again. Yeah. All the way. Apothecarium.
What is it?
Oh,
Trust no one.
what have we got here? Minor stats. +1 to all stats. Only thing that I can do that gives us anything. Lesser Mystic Wand. Needs a golden rod. I just made the silver rod though. I don't think it's time to upgrade. Large glimmering shard. Actually, what do we need for this? We need 1 pearl, 2 greater astral essence, and 2 soul dust. No? This is really the only thing I can do. Everything else is just golden rod. This though is pretty good. Like 12 free levels. Almost. Let's do this a few more times. Because we can still use the soul dust when we're up here. It's this one I feel like is the... Maybe we should do something with those, the greater astral essences. I don't really see anything you can... Here's some lesser astral. But, like, whatever. No. Should still be using soul dust. I didn't need much of this, right? 2 there. I need 13 for this. And we still use soul dust for gold. So, yeah, okay, let's... Need to go buy that. Finer mana oil.
I can't learn that spell. What is it? Victory for Sylvanas. Dark Lady.
They're inscription supplies, that's not... Where's the herbalist? There.
You are.
Don't buy acorns here either.
Do not seek death.
Wonder if people have to pick that herbalism. Pearl. Is that what we need? Small lustrous. Iridescent. Super expensive. The crafting is also completely broken because the low level economy is completely dependent on the high level economy. So once money starts becoming less valuable, as a new player, you literally can't buy anything. You can't do any of these quests that require items or anything by going to the auction house and buying it for like a decent amount. Because everything is like, oh, you want a deadly blunderbuss for the level 20 quest? Yeah, that's 20 gold. Okay, thank you. Like, even now, it's already overpriced. On a classic Wrath of the Lich King server. Alright, what can we do now? We can do Mystic Wands, but for that we need Starwood, so now we need to go back to the aquarium again, see if they sell that. I want the new wand as well. More wanding damage is good.
I have exactly what
Starwood.
you need.
12.
Trust no one.
I think we can make one more though. $180. There.
I haven't got all day.
Greater Mystic Wand.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Greater Mystic Essence and Vision Dust. We don't have that yet. However, I did just waste all of my Mystic Essence, so...
Hello.
Alright. Can't get much further anyway, so let's leave it at that. See how much stuff we can shove back into the bank. That cost us like 8 gold or something. that's it. But we have a significantly improved amount of bag space now. I had like 3 slots before. Now we're going to Orgrimmar again. I don't think my DPS meter is active, and I don't know why. Dude, isn't recount available still? Yes. What the fuck am I using? Details damage meter. Delete add-on. That DPS meter was terrible. Like, recount is a good DPS meter. It's straightforward. You can see everything on it very easily. It just works. The other one, the buttons don't even work properly. Like, see, this is all you have here. It's like, alright. Now it works. Like, you don't have to fuck around with it. It just works right away. Appearance. Can we change the appearance? Color. More like that. There. That's so hard. This Stranglethorn Veil, yeah. Oh yeah, you can take the boat to Booty Bay. This leads here, but the boat goes there. All right, we can take the flight path. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll have time to take the flight path and get back up again. But we might. Where does that go? Jurotar. Fall Glades. Yep. Wonder if some old quest tracker are better as well. Wow. WotLK quest tracker. Like, any quest tracker has to be better than this. This one is so... Quests and leveling. What's the most popular one? Questy. Why? It's terrible. Oh well. Ah! Anything I need to do here? I think so.
What can I help you with?
Go to Ratchet, take the boat. There's this place too. I remember this place always sucking. always feels like a slog. So let's try to go there as late as possible so it's not so high level. This goes to Booty Bay, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. Ugh. Maybe. It arrives. "60 years later." This is where you typically miss it. Right. There, what have you got for sale?
Watch your back.
Prices, don't care. Maple seed.
Hurry back.
Soul dust. When the hell do you use soul dust? That's the... Yeah, that's the problem. I'm never gonna get soul dust for that. There's no point.
I got the best deals anywhere.
But now we have some idea where to get it. I guess maybe... There's probably someone
Glad I could help.
that also sells that. Maybe the reagent guy. Yep, Booty Bay. And again, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get this. No, we're gonna have to wait for the boat again. Fortunately. Have to hand in some quests to...
Be good.
The flight path is all the way up there. Goddamn maze, dude. And off it goes. Bye-bye. That's gonna take forever. Oh. You. Now, if I close my eyes, I'm gonna miss the boat. Oh boy. Because it makes no noise. It's only like a little ding ding when it arrives. Do some shit in the kitchen. Almost missed it. If it hadn't done the ding ding, I would have missed it. Alright. That was not worth it. It was just to get rid of a quest. Because it was clogging up my thing.
Time is money, friend.
And now we fly to Thunderbluff
For real.
and in Frostmaw. $5,500 XP. Wonder how big game facts would be to download. At least the guides part. I'm a little bit interested in doing it. Because all you need to do is download the text files, because they're all saved as .txt files. So you can just set up a crawler to just download the entire website, but only the TXT files and like nothing else. No pictures, no. I think it would still be pretty big because some text files are like 5 to 10 megabytes. And most games have like 12 fucking walkthroughs. Musk censored my Twitter poll. Okay. Doesn't even own this website. Fine. The text files? They are for walkthroughs and game guides for every game ever made. I don't really care about it that much, to be honest, but it would be nice to save all of it before it disappears and some... I mean, I don't think it will disappear, but you never know. Inch. I do have like 500 gigs free, so I'm a little bit tempted.
What brings you here?
Nice. Threadmire, that's from Dustwallow March.
Ancestors watch over you.
Pretty much. I mean, most guides have already been converted to wikis for most, you know, games that anyone gives a shit about. But there's still a lot of old games that isn't quite such.
Peace, friend.
That's true. Back in the day when Winamp basically folded, people just ripped their entire website and put it into a torrent. And I still have that torrent. And there's like Winamp skins from like 1995. Like, maybe not 95, but like maybe 90, 98, 99. I don't remember exactly when Winamp started being a thing. Like really shitty Britney Spears skins and shit. It will never be a Mediafire torrent. I know where Kibbs is. He's dead. Your language filter, yep. Oh my god, Blizzard is such a trash company. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kibbs might have been up all night. Because he was up super early, so I think he just went to bed and didn't tell anyone. That is my wager. It's either that or someone died or something happened. And most likely, he just went to bed. Alright, we can just go this way. YOLO! Wait, okay. Let's do it from there. Eee. Finally, I got one utility skill. Eee. Now we need to find one big rock dude. Got an achievement. The best part about this is that this guy has like the worst fucking path where he walks. Like, it doesn't get worse. And if someone has killed him, he probably is gone for like 10 to 15 minutes. You just don't know. Oh, hello there.
That spell isn't yet.
Nice, we got some trash. I love trash. Now, I don't know why he like circles around here, but sure. Take a look. Oh, leave me alone. Let's see what this boss gives XP wise. I mean, I wouldn't call him a boss, but I guess that's what he is. Because if he just gives me like 190, then this was not worth it. Whoops. Especially not now. If he gives me 1,000, then maybe. I strongly doubt that. There he is. So he's not walking, he just randomly spawns somewhere here. He's just a little pussy. Okay. Whatever. Gives us 128. It's not worth it. But we've got it. Kind of wonder, should we go and grab this flight path? I mean, we might as well. Not that far from it. And then we can just fly here and glide back down there. If the enemies aren't like super high level, 42, nah, we can get there. I still want to try Albion Online again. It looks so lame. But we gotta get back to finishing The Witcher 3 first, and then I wanna play some of the games Charles bought me. Death Stranding. But WoW streams are good enough to try to get back into streaming, because it's just fresh.
You wish to speak? We shall.
I mean, this quest isn't even completable almost. Like, I have to kill this guy. There's one Silithid here. I just realized that they're called Illithids with an S. And now I want to kill myself. Shit, Blizzard fucking sucks, dude. Absolutely the worst writers in the entire games industry. Oh my god, it's so trash. How can you be this lazy? They haven't even tried. Light the sacred fires of life. Okay. Oh no. Huh? Hello. So tedious. We have to go up at the top of one of those hills, so we have to find the one where you can walk up. Where is that? There. Not sure you can get up here. No, you can't. Come on! Get up, you fucking stupid bitch! Okay, never mind. Such exciting music. Yeah. They were trying to fight me. I've been looking for a new combat track, because that one is getting kind of repetitive, put it mildly. But the add-on that lets you play combat tracks, it's so badly made because you need to run like a Java to make it like pack your songs into a little text file. And it doesn't work. It worked once, and I don't know why it worked, and now I can't make another one. So I can't add any new songs or make any new tracks, playlists or anything. Annoying. Because Blizzard can't make anything. The worst developers in the entire world. You know how they have real ID in the friend list now, so you can add someone as like a Battle.net real friend, and it shows their real name, etc., etc. You can turn that off in the launcher, so that you don't dox all your friends when you log in. But in game, you can't disable it, so it always shows all your friends' full names. Because they just can't fully implement something. Like, they have always been like this. They just don't do it. They're a shit company. Right. We've done that. Hello, Arikara. But it's really hard to find Warcraft combat tracks that actually fit like combat tracks, because most of them are more mellow and have like slow build-ups, and oh, of course it's over there. I'm gonna get killed. Too many elementals, and I don't want to fight them. Are you bothering with Durlags still? You're gonna do that after? Do it first. I haven't even done those. I've only done their legs. Once. Alright. Give me item or money or whatever shitty wand that is exactly the same as my wand.
Ancestors watch over you.
Bit of money. Then we run all the way back. See, now I can see my DPS. We have 66 DPS. Or had. There. It's also easy to see what spells are the best. Why is that other DPS add-on so bad? Probably, yeah. I mean... Fighting the boss is the end, as far as I know. You gotta clean up everything else before that. How much do you want to bet that this guy is gonna be like, oh, go and kill another enemy that's up here in the northwest, on the other side of the map? You chase him to the Thieves Guild basement? Is that the final fight? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Final chapter is pretty short. Except that the difficulty spikes like insane. Leave me alone, stupid cat. Fine. Like, the magic items in Baldur's Gate 1 are not good. It's like, you got a +2 weapon? Hell yeah, you're set for life. Pretty much.
Please, friend.
Yep. Oh, it's even worse. Like, he's not sending me to the northwest of this map. He's sending me to the northwest of another map. He's sending me all the way up here to fucking Stone Talon, and there's nothing nearby. Like, you have to walk all the way from here. You fucking cunt. Alright, let's see here. Wow, Pest of Lore. Final passage. When you finish it, you get a really, really strong wand or a mace with strength and stamina. I mean, we can do it just for that one then. It had 33 DPS, this one has 22. And we can do it now. But first, we need to go and finish this area. We'll go hand that in. Maybe he wants me to do something else. Hopefully not. Five more levels and then we can buy faster riding. Holy shit. I hope I can afford it. Why someone's gonna have to lend me more money. I don't know how expensive it is, if it's like 18 gold or something. Yeah. Yeah, it was 60 gold. I think. To get both the mount and riding. Then it was 100 gold to get epic mount riding. 60. And then flying was like 400 gold.
Off with you.
Something like that. But it also, I think it also matters where you buy it. And your status here. So if you get it to Exalted, then it should be less expensive.
How are you? Watch your back.
Hi, how are you? Very good.
How
Here
are you?
there. Be good.
Well, now you want me to go back to Booty Bay again? You piece of shit. But also, the main thing is that you kind of had to make the money via the auction house. And I'm still too retarded to make good money with the auction house. It's not something that I enjoy, so I just don't like doing it. Don't really know how to do it well. Other than just mining like copper or something and just selling it. And I would rather just quit the game and play something else. Usually how it goes. I don't feel like money matters in this game, really. Just like a blockage in the beginning makes it hard to play. You just get... Stamina Spirit Belt. Got 6 stamina. But it might not be better. Not really. It's pretty much, it's the same. It's a little bit of crit. Can't lift curses. Fuck lifts curses? Is that mages? Oh, here they come. Here they come. Come on! What is wrong with this area? Pull anything and all of these guys just aggro from everywhere. Hello Talonius, how's it going? Alright, let's see if we can fight this guy here. Not even here. If he's not here, then... Oh, it has to be that guy. God. You have to kill these guys separately. How have you been? I've been terrible. But I'm getting better now. And I am only playing WoW because my friend and boss Kibbs was going to play Wrath of the Lich King when it released. Yeah, the classic version of Wrath of the Lich King. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll join. And that was the only reason. And now I'm just kind of playing it because I've got a month and I don't have anything else I really want to do anyway. Or the energy to do. Oh no, he got pulled all the way from over there. But it's nice to get back to WoW. Mainly just to, like, reaffirm just how much I do not miss this game at all. It is nice, though, to be able to just play some classes and, like, check out their specs and, like, plan out some talent trees. But it's just like fluff and like an exploratory phase. It's kind of like playing Skyrim before you realize that everything in Skyrim is completely useless and pointless. So there's like... even if there's insane amounts of exploration, it's completely null and void. And it's the same here. It's like, sure, I can level a priest, but once I finally get to max level and I get like everything, then I just quit, because I don't want to do anything at max level anyway. So like, what's the point? So they're hive drone. I played all the expansions up to in before Battle for Azeroth. I would have played Battle for Azeroth as well, unless if it hadn't cost like $50 when it came out, because that would have meant $50 plus $10 or $15 to subscribe, and I'm not paying like $65 for a goddamn WoW expansion. But otherwise, I did come back every expansion, and I played a warrior every single time. Because you could come back and just try, you know, how they changed things. Because that was kind of nice. Like, in the beginning, they reworked a lot, and I thought that was nice. Because you could come back and things were reworked, your class played differently, and you could just like re-explore how the game worked. But now I don't feel like that's the case anymore. The game just works the same as it always has, more or less. And it's too expensive. And I fucking hate Blizzard. Like, I don't even like that I spent money on this. I don't want to support them. Yeah, we only need one more after this guy. But I did it to support Kibbs. We were gonna stream it today on the Bickering Bunch, but I think Kibbs fell asleep because he's not online. Okay, now we have to wait until these enemies respawn. And Vanilla was so stupid. Oh my god. $74 DPS. Yeah, we need to kill one more Silithid invader. We can grind some of these guys, I guess. Better than being idle. Oh, what was that? Ring of the Underwood. 2 strength, 10 agility, 3 stamina. I'm a bit sad because I do really like playing MMOs, but Final Fantasy XIV is the only one that's worth playing at all for me, and it's not really an MMO, in my opinion. It's just a single player Final Fantasy game with an MMO to it. I want a real MMO. I want like RuneScape, but 10 times more advanced. This RuneScape has like 1 button, so I need at least 10 buttons. Like I said, I have been wanting to try Albion Online again, but just don't really like the aesthetics of it, and more than that, the like the in-game lore, like the classes you can play and whatever, are just not really that interesting. All right, where do you want me to go? Oh, there. I wanted to play Mortal Online too, but it looks like it's a total disaster. It's basically just Skyrim. But an MMO. With like horse taming and whatever. But I don't think it's a single player MMO at all. And it's Skyrim. So you have like 1 button, which is swing sword. And that's it. Yeah, that's all you can do. And I'm a little bit more of a mechanical player, so I need more than that. But an MMO for me can live quite long.
For the Horde.
Purely by being super tedious. But in a good way, like having to like grind and level up your like aiming skill or whatever to eventually go out into the wilds to tame a horse that you can use. That kind of stuff is actually not terrible for me, but if the world just doesn't feel good or buggy and there's just no point to doing any of it, then kind of loses its flavor. Like in Arcade, you could own your own plot of land, and you could plant crops or you could plant chickens. Like you could plant chickens just like you planted crops, and they would grow up eventually, and then you got chickens. But like none of it really mattered much or anything, so that interesting. The long run. I'm afraid the MMO genre is gonna die, actually. It probably will. At least for a while. Like, there are a few games upcoming. Like, actually I only know the one, and that's Ashes of Creation, I think it's called. And if that one fails, I think MMOs are going to be dead. Because there's been hundreds of MMOs, and they have all failed. The only ones that are like semi-alive is like WoW, Final Fantasy XIV, and like Elder Scrolls Online. And everything else is just dead or dying. And those are also kind of dying. Final Fantasy XIV is maintaining because they aren't really trying to do much more than maintaining, right?
Well met.
Have to go to Sunrock Retreat.
Farewell.
And the Final Fantasy XIV is just meant to be played when it comes out for the story, and then you leave. Right, so that's what they're planning on. So they're doing well. Because people do come back for the expansions every single time. Not about the concurrent player count there. And they have a pretty good player count all the time anyway. But like that, the Amazon game flopped hard. Pretty much every other MMO that has come out in like the last 10-15 years have all flopped. So investors, producers, they're just not interested in the genre anymore. And furthermore, people still haven't fleshed out the genre. They don't know what to do. Unless they just want to make another WoW copy. They don't know how to make an MMO that is actually interesting gameplay-wise and has like longevity. Because it's really hard to design. I've been thinking about it, and I honestly don't really know how I would do it, because I would like to get rid of levels first of all. Like I would like the game to be more like Minecraft or something, in a sense that it's more like about the world and sustainability within the world than just like a ladder to the top and then you just jump off and kill yourself and leave. Like my ultimate goal for an MMO is that the world matters, really. But it's very difficult. Because you'd want resources to matter for something, but what uses the resources? That's the thing. And you would have to make like a PvP kind of scenario, except it's PvE, right? So, because in PvP you might build forts and stuff, and if you have that kind of thing, then having crafters out gathering wood all over the place and building things, siege engines and whatever, like that works. Like it actually legitimately works. But that's only for a PvP scenario. And that is a very small minority for like who wants to play that. So you would have to be able to figure out some kind of system that kind of feeds into that same kind of gameplay loop, but it's more directed for the PvE aspect of the game. But I just don't know what would be good. And I'm thinking just basic stuff like selling swords to other players. Because here it's like being a blacksmith is completely fucking pointless. Because the only thing you can do is like, oh, you can sell like one bind on equip sword to someone's alt to make it easier for them to like gear up a little bit, I guess. But otherwise, it's like, who cares? Like, everything you can make is useless unless it's for you. More or less. Like 99.9999% of your recipes are trash. They might as well not exist. But it's hard. Because if you don't have levels and you don't have like a straight, just eye level gear grind, like how do you progress? That's also the problem. Like, what's the point of playing? I'm not so sure. I can't visualize it, at least. Finally here. And before we go there, let's find the Hearthstone here. Then we can just teleport back instead of having to run all the way.
What can I do for you?
Oh, there, random gnome. I kinda wanna go kill this guy. Or rescue him, rather, I guess. Just because I failed last time. But I still don't have an AoE, so if all those guys are there, I still can't do it. and remember having to level up lockpicking. What a shit show. What's that, bro? How's it going? How's the dual universe? Oh, we're almost level up. What should we get? Good.
The winds guide you. We shall meet again.
You want me to do? There. Oh. Is there a quest there? Lost pages. Oh, okay. Multi-boxer moved in next to me and claimed 7 territories. Yeah. See, that's why I... like, player territories and things like that, it's just so... ripe for just getting fucked. I almost took your advice and made a rogue called Robin Man, but I already have 2 characters and I don't even want to play this game. So I think we'll skip that. True. Ah. Yeah. Recent reviews positive? Oh, are they fixing things? But it's still like $33. Ah. I might try it, but I'll give them some time to fix it. I don't want to buy it now anyway. Albion Online though, that's free. Could try that. But see, it's got like this. It's like it's trying to be RuneScape with the art. But it just looks, I don't know. I don't really like this. Like the UI looks like a mobile game. And I think it's like 99% PvP based. But depending on how the farming works, like if you want to play a farming sim, unironically, an MMO like this is where that would be viable, like actually be a game where the farming matters. That brings me back to the rant I was having about MMOs just now, because things existing in an MMO setting can like it can make a viable like scenario for certain game types. Ironically, I quit the game because of the farming side game. Oh, why? Was it too mandatory or was it shit? As I know in some games, like in Arcade, you get like a certain amount of farming points per day. And for me, that's quit instantly, because I just feel like I have to maximize that, and I just have to log in and I have to do my fucking farming, even though I don't want to do that. That's just not how it should be done. Games that use farming and like lockouts and or like farming points and lockouts and stamina, etc., are all flawed games, and I absolutely despise them. Let me in! Like I've been playing Genshin Impact, but it also has like a daily stamina system. And it just makes it not fun to play, because you don't progress as fast as you would, and you can't just play the game, right? You have to do your points every single day, otherwise you can't progress. There's full loot, so you need some paid basic income to buy new equipment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, I want the games to matter. But it's like, just don't want to make games that feel like they matter. Any aspect. Yeah, I understand that. If I have to log in and do a daily in an MMO, then that MMO is broken. I don't want to play it. Pretty much. It shouldn't be about logging in and doing a daily. It should be about logging in and playing the game, right? But like I was ranting about earlier, they still have not figured out how to make a gameplay that is sustainable. And honestly, it's pretty hard. I haven't really spent that much time bothering trying to figure out how to make a good MMO because it's too hard. Like
I am forsaken.
practically you will never make an MMO, right? Like you can make any other genre pretty much, but like you're not gonna make an MMO. Unless you like make Grawl Online and that's it. That you can make. It's just a glorified chat room. And now we have to run back. We have to run back over there. Oh, why am I doing this shit? A good chat is worth its weight in gold, though. Yeah. Have you played Grawl Online? It's literally just a link to the past. But he just ripped that off and he turned it into an online game. So you can walk around and you can swing a sword exactly like in A Link to the Past. And go and like pick up hearts and get more hearts. And then you can chat with people, that's it. That's all you can do. But he turned it into a full game, and then he actually got... I think he actually turned it into a subscription-based game. Before WoW did. Like, almost half a decade before. They introduced that. WoW had a good chat interface? Yeah. Final Fantasy needs to fix their chat. But the only thing they really need to fix is that they don't have this. They don't have the speech bubbles, and they desperately need that. I don't know why they haven't bothered. They probably just want to unclutter it so that people don't have to see gold spammers on their screen 24/7. But it would be so easy to just... Like, you could literally implement it and have it disabled by default. If that's such an issue. And then just give me my chat bubbles. Because it's impossible to tell if someone's saying something otherwise. Like, say chat. I think I'll actually try Mortal Online later. Mainly because I just kind of want to explore MMO mechanics and see like and Albion Online and see like what feels like it works in a PvE scenario and what feels like it doesn't work. Because I think this is a completely flawed system. It's broken from top to bottom. It doesn't work. It works because the leveling system always works, but it's not because it's good, it's literally just addiction. But But it's hard, because like, what if you removed levels and instead you had like skill levels or something, and you had to practice sword? Then that just becomes the same thing, but it becomes more annoying because it's more arbitrary in a sense, because now you have to just go out and like hit random dogs until your sword level goes up, right? And it just feels shitty and weird.
I've been expecting you. Maybe eternal sunshine.
Or perhaps you could treat it kind of like Final Fantasy classes or something. But even then you're kind of just leveling as well. Hell.
Greetings, traveler.
Which of the aspects created the Titans became the nefarious creature known as Deathwing? Eltharion.
Go in peace.
Thank you.
Ancestors.
Our next quest is in Undercity. We'll just do that next time we pop by there. Another way would be to just have like durability on items that is transient. So items just break, and that you can't avoid it. They always break eventually. But you can like maintain swords and you can maintain your armor, but whatever max durability they have will start to degrade, and they'll start losing their sharpness, etc, etc. That way you can kind of manufacture some kind of need for crafting and, you know, keeping items in circulation, and also making like being a good blacksmith have more purpose, right? But what happens if there are no blacksmiths? What happens if the economy goes to shit and everybody has like infinite amounts of silver, and then a new player comes in and he can't buy a new sword? You know? It's so difficult to design a sustainability based MMO system, because it can't all be player driven. It typically becomes super janky. It's also very unpredictable to know what the players will end up doing with it, and like how widespread items end up being and stuff. I would love to make an MMO though, or at least try. You can actually make MMOs yourself, if you know how to make pixel art, more or less. You can make a pixel MMO, but you know they are what they are, right? It's not ideal, in my opinion. But the main problem is security. Like you basically need to Kickstarter it just so you can hire a cybersecurity guy who can deal with the servers and figure out account security and stuff like that. Because if you can't do that, then you just can't run an MMO. Or even an online RPG with like smaller amounts of players. You have to kind of decouple yourself from it otherwise, and just have it be like Terraria.
Oh,
You know, someone can join your server pretty much.
Bye bye now.
Hello, spirits.
That kind of defeats the purpose. I want to spend the day discussing shit like this instead of what I actually do. Yeah. Why don't you do that? Why don't you just quit? Oh yeah, because nobody wants an idea guy. You have to be a programmer or something to be an idea guy. Just become a super good programmer. You don't even need to be a super good programmer. You just have to be like a decent programmer. And then you can get some catboy to pay you like $500 a month. For you full time. And then you have to move out of your house because you can't support yourself. Oh boy. Yeah. I wish I was a better streamer. Like, I wish I was super autistic and could do like shitty noises all the time. And just talk about nothing. I mean, maybe you could argue that we've been talking about nothing here, but I don't think we have. Because I just can't do those kind of things, and you don't get viewers. So I'm glad that I've got you guys to drop by when you do, at least. Because I don't expect to ever go above like 10 viewers, even if I stream full time, like forever. So I don't think I can ever get like a an assisted income from doing this. Fortunately. What am I looking for here? Bodyguard for hire. So I gotta get Kib's game to be mega successful. And then maybe in 10 years he can pay me money. I can buy a bathtub. Yeah. I just want to be healthy enough so that I can start making games on my spare time as well. Because that was nice when we were doing that, but it's too much. Photo roundup. What do you want me to do? Photos, okay. I'm just gonna follow this until I find whatever this is. Bodyguard for hire. Go up there to the bone collector. Being a game developer is actually relatively easy if you can. Like the main problem is okay, what the fuck? Sultan Caravan. Are they going here? Alright, let's follow them and see what happens. I don't really know what's up with this. But, the trick behind being a game developer really is having the energy to work after work. If you can do that, then you can be the world's most successful game developer, pretty much. Because if you can maintain a full-time job and also have energy to come home and program and just enjoy it, then you can just buy art for your game. You don't have to make it yourself. You can just hire someone to make the art for you. And then you program everything on your own. Because that is easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it is doable for anybody. As long as you can focus a little bit. Because that's the hard part about it. Having the energy to just do it. And that's mostly on AI titty art now. Well, kind of depending on the art, but all of that is in very tricky copyright territory, I think. Where the fuck are they going? Where? North of the Kolkar Centaur village. No, it's rather that I think all the art is basically stolen. The AI isn't actually making it; it's just modifying like other art, but. It's new, so we'll just have to see what happens with it. Because like you can already do that, right? More or less, but you are swimming in plagiarizing territory when you modify others' art and like use like. Even tracing real people, that'll get you in trouble, or can get you in trouble. But of course, it has to be someone who gives a shit and actually after you. Yeah, more or less. Same is true for like every single like lethal thing, I think as well. Yeah, I know. My waifu? Your waifu is a penthouse, has penthouse persona by Sonia? Okay. Are you done running, you piece of shit? Superseller 680? Selling me fucking nothing? Scrolls, recipe for cooking. You're useless.
I have a deal for you.
I hate Visonia so much. Like, I like her as a character, but her
Time is money, friend.
fucking romance arc is so annoying because she's an absolute psycho bitch. It's like if you try to be nice to her, she just dumps you instantly. You have to basically piss on her. But if you do that, she also gets cranky. Absolutely despise her.
Interesting.
Oh, look! Well, at least you didn't have a heart attack or anything. My priest is level 36. But I don't really know if I wanna switch my priest to multiplayer. I mean, my warrior is level 10. I already leveled my warrior up to your level. Or are you trying to do something with hands, or like, what are you doing? What are you asking? Okay. I was just waiting for you, because you told me that we might do the stream today. I thought you fell asleep.
Talk to me.
Got the best
Oh,
deals
do I have
anywhere.
a deal for you?
Yep. My warrior is 10.
Yeah, what do you want?
Potential customer.
Are you gonna go? How long does he stand here? Becomes available every hour or so? Comments. At the south end, they leave 18 minutes after arriving. Oh my god. Yeah, basically my warrior I'm fine with that one just being multiplayer only. We end up doing that. Post Oak Plaza.
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to play multiplayer in this game, you basically have to like hard lock your characters to only always play together. Because otherwise, like, if you play even once, the other guy has to play to catch up. And there's no way I can sync my play times to Hans.
That skill isn't ready yet.
That is the problem. Kodos tamed. We're here to tame Kodos. How do you tame a Kodo? Kodos tamed. On any ancient, aged, or dying Kodo. We lure the Kodo to follow, one at a time. Where am I leading it though? Holy shit! Questy has been blocked from an action only available to the Blizzard UI. Why? Just do it! What? Questy is fucking garbage, dude. But that's so weird. This has worked before. What are you talking about? Hate this add-on. I mean, I have used it there. Weird. Whatever.
Too far away.
One Kodo. Oh. I think it goes there, yeah. Oh man. Such a good quest. And you really only have one at a time. That one was pretty far away. Let's grab someone that's closer. I also need to go up here because I might be killing like 40 birds before I even get the bird quest. Let's go and grab these. Oh yeah, in Cataclysm they really upped the amount of flight paths.
Go forth.
It's like 4 flight paths in every zone instead of 1.
I've been expecting.
Magram or Gelkis? Who do we want to befriend with? Magram versus Gelkis. Horde. Magram gives you a leather waist with stamina and agility, and cloak with 2 intellect and 9 spirit. While Gelkis gives you a mail chest with 14 strength, 7 agility, and an offhand with 5 spirit, 5 intellect, and 5 stamina. Mine has 6 spirit. Alright,
Walk.
let's go with Gelkis.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Yep.
Hail. Farewell.
I think the biggest problem if you want to make some kind of sustainability game is like, what is the PvE content? Right. Because you can't just have a game that's only a bunch of blacksmiths making
What
swords
do you need?
for people who don't have anything to do with them. And
Down. Strength.
what would you do? Like, do you just have camps of random enemies that you just go around killing? They haven't even managed the PvE in like Skyrim, for example. I'm not really sure what to do if you just put random monster villages around and players just go and raid them, whatever. It feels weird. Feels like things should make some sense. Buddy. Inspect the beast for me. Oh, I didn't even get the first one. This is definitely a quest you're not supposed to do. That's why we're gonna do it. I'm thinking it would have to be more like Guild Wars 2, the PvE, where it's just all event-based kind of, and things just happen now and then. Instead of there just being, you know, null camps and quests, there are just things that kind of happen. Even if it's things that keep repeating themselves, right? Because you can't just make a world that does whatever, right? So there's just gotta be events that happen. Like right now there's a Centaur invasion or something like that. And then the players can deal with that. It works decently in Guild Wars 2, but I think it could be better. But it's also hard to really make it feel like it matters. But there, it's also because of levels. Like, levels actually ruin their entire system. I think it's a really good system they've got going, but levels ruin it. Because you've got these random events that pop up, and first of all, you can't see them on the map, which is a huge mistake. So you have to just randomly be there when it happens, otherwise you just don't know. Nothing's happening. And when you do go there, then everybody just like storms there, because there's nothing else to do other than just going to do these events. And when you do get there, it's not difficult enough because, like I said, level scaling. So all that happens is that there's like 6 level 80s there, and they all just one-shot everything. Even if they're scaled down, because they're still too high level for the zone, or like they're maxed out for the zone. And they've got like epic gear, which isn't scaled down properly. Gonna have a bird bath first thing. I'm jealous. I want a bathtub. But it would have to be something like that. I think without levels, it would be 100 times better, because you could just balance it properly, right? Still the long-term goals that are eluding me. Like, how would you do an expansion, for example, in an MMO without epic gear in that sense, and without levels? Like, what would you do? I feel like you would have to make like some kind of PvE campaigns that just kind of play out, but I don't feel like that makes any sense either. Because then you would have to, it would be like Destiny, you would have to play from release, and every single waking moment to participate in the thing. And what I mean is like imagine a big war map or something. Got some kind of enemy that's attacking certain areas and stuff, and players have to deal with it. Kind of like a PvP scenario, but it's versus the computer. The only thing I could imagine is kind of making it more sandbox and having like factions that are trying to establish themselves some manner, and then expansions just kind of adding to that or changing that. But
Keep it real.
really buy that either. It's too complicated. And but I feel like you kind of have to do something like that if you don't want it to be story based, because I don't want it to be a story based MMO. But at the same time, there has to be story and lore, right? As things are happening. Like what happens when you... Like, let's say, for example, that it actually works like that, that there's like an army or something, like a nation is trying to invade somewhere, and all the players join in and try to deal with it. Unless they're all part of different factions or something as well. But let's say they join in, and then they try to deal with whatever invasion is happening. First of all, it would be incredibly difficult to balance it. So you wouldn't... It would be like a completely nebulous amount of players there. And... and what would happen if they kill like the general or the leader or of whatever faction is invading? Or are you just gonna tuck them away somewhere safe that they can never be touched? I feel like whatever expansion you release would have to be like, you can't replay it. It's like the world is literally changing. But then also, like, if player activity affects the world in some way, that can lead to very extreme and strange situations, like everybody just joining one faction and taking over the world with that one faction, pretty much. But that is also completely broken. So it has to be like NPC driven. Mainly. Somewhat. Plus all the servers would be different, so you can't just have everything on one server. Oh, you could. Kind of. Like, if it's not literally about killing like stationed units and like killing this certain leader and whatever, and it's more about like certain areas progressing and like doing things in certain areas, kind of pushing the war direction in a certain way, and then you kind of just check what is happening on all the servers and put that together. That way you can kind of have some kind of unified driven. Is this max graphics? Yes. This is actually better graphics than it's supposed to be. This is 10. This is classic. There you go. It's almost the same, but it's got less foliage and shittier water. Maybe this one looks a little bit better. But usually I don't think so. Especially since it's like barely transparent, but modern one isn't either. Drink some water. How many do I have to kill? 220. 220! 2,200 rather. That means I need to kill... $40? We need to kill 40 of these assholes. I remember that, yeah. Yep. That was ages ago.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Are there really no quests for doing this shit? Doesn't look like it. They all only give 20. Very cool. Remember them looking like styrofoam? I don't remember what they looked like at all. I think I really ever saw one. Except for maybe like one picture. What was that game you mentioned? Shadowbane. Heard of that before. Like when it comes to JRPG systems, I can absolutely design something good, I think. But MMOs are very, very complex. Because there are like different genres within as well. And a game like this isn't necessarily like wrong. I just think it's not good. But a lot of people like just having a game that's just about raiding, pretty much. And if you make a game that is not about raiding at all, then those people will not like that game. There's that aspect too. Relied on a lot of participation. Yeah, that's a big problem. Can't do that. Like it can be, you can't rely on it, but it can be an addition, right? So otherwise, if your player base collapses, your game literally implodes. The game has to be kind of functional with one player. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for disaster, I think. Yeah, it might be. But like, even in this game, it's already too much relying on other players to sell things. Like, it's fucked. Oh, you wanna do this quest? Oh, you have to find an engineer to sell you a deadly blunderbuss. Is anyone selling it? Yeah, it costs like 5 gold for a level 20 quest. Like, it's just... You just can't design around it. It's completely broken. I think you kind of have to look at it more like a Pirate Bay versus Netflix kind of situation, where you can still like do the thing on your own without Netflix, but kind of incorporate some kind of player system that makes you want to use it, I guess. Very, very nebulous requirements here, but something in that direction, kind of. Here, of course, I could like get engineering, and I could level engineering up to like 150 or whatever, and make my own deadly blunderbuss. But you can only have 2 crafting types on one character, and like locked out of it, pretty much. Don't have it already. So it's just more like oh, by accident you finish this because you happen to be an engineer. More or less. I do think that MMOs should be designed as single-player games at their core. Like, old school forced grouping and shit is absolute trash. I kind of want to be able to just do dungeons solo as well. And I don't think it's hard to do that. Just have a solo dungeon. You can just... You can just kind of easily scale all the monster stats down based on how many players is in there. And then scale the rewards. Pretty much. I mean, they already started doing that in WoW later on. Where raids and stuff scale, I think. Grouping in an MMO should be easy, and it should be a very nice bonus that you can just do because you want to play with a friend. And still, to this day, Guild Wars 2 is the only MMO that does it decently. that I can think of that has ever existed in the history. And that's because they're all level based. In Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XIV is actually a lot better than WoW when it comes to multiplayer, because you can join your friend when they're doing dungeons. All they have to do is poke you and say, hey, I'm at the dungeon now, you want to join? That's it. And you can at least do the dungeons together. Even if you can't really play together otherwise. Hub overflow blocker? Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're blocking the overflow thing, okay. I thought you meant that you could just leave it and it wouldn't overflow. It's actually very time to stop for today. Gonna go watch more Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah. I won't drop by today though, it's way too late. I should honestly be in bed right now. What's that? Nature's Rod, 2 Spirit. Eh. Held in offhand. I want to finish? Well, you can just go and fight the boss and just skip all the side shit. I don't think the side dungeons are very far. Or very long. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put my hearthstone over there. I don't like haste. Me either. The entire game is just based on haste. Yeah. Real time with pause D&D games are inherently flawed, all of them. They just don't work. That's why Pathfinder is like the only real D&D game. Because there, you can do more things than just use haste. Because abilities like a web and whatnot have actual functionality. And tactically, because you can actually use them and enemies aren't like in your face before you finish casting the spell and, you know, all those kind of things. In Kingmaker, yeah. With only in tactics mode, in turn-based mode. Grease is like the best spell in the entire game. But if you turn off turn-based mode in Kingmaker, it becomes Baldur's Gate. And then the game is just about like putting haste on your characters and having like 3 mages throwing fireball all at the same time at the enemies. Yeah, exactly. Like you basically go in and you trigger your casts before the enemy AI has even started like waking up and reacting. Like that's how the games end up being. And you kind of just like you just load up fireballs and you just fireball them before they even start moving. That's how it always ends up. I have to go back here and log out at the... Have you looked at the characters in 2 yet? Unless you already know all the characters. Know who you want. There aren't really that much choice. Isn't really that much choice. They have fewer characters. Split between alignments as well. Plus character incompatibilities. Some characters just can't be in the same party. I only remember playing with the starting group. Yeah. That's actually most people's experiences. With WotLK 2 as well. Just not even getting out of the starting dungeon. So many people never get out of the starting dungeon. Alright. There's an inn. It's an inn. Alright. That's that. I talked a bunch about MMO design, and for about 2/3 of my rant, I don't think anybody was here to hear it at all. But it was good. So, you never left Athkatla? That's very, very early. You have not played a lot then. But, yeah. That's it for today. Tomorrow, more programming, and then apparently we'll play WoW again. But on the Bickering Bunch channel. Unless Kips changes his mind. Oh, thanks for hanging. Have a good night.